Hello, I'm Coralie Hutchison, Head of Swiss Operations at Voisin Consulting Life Sciences. EuropaBio is celebrating its 25th anniversary. There is another 25th anniversary I would like to mention. The first marketing authorization at the European level for a medicinal product. It was gonal F, primarily used to treat women experiencing a delay in conceiving, aka subfertility. This was published in the official journal of the European Union in January 1996. This marketing authorization was obtained via a centralized procedure at the European Medicines Agency, EMA, actually called EMEA at that time. But what does it mean? It means that there is a single application, a single evaluation, and a single authorization throughout the European Union. Before that, a product had to be assessed separately by the Medicines Regulatory Authority of each EU member state. This was a significant milestone for the EMA. The evolution of the EMA has made a big impact on our lives, helping to develop and bring to market pharmaceutical therapies for many diseases, including specialized areas such as advanced therapy, medicines for children, or rare diseases. The impact was also felt during the COVID-19 pandemic, when the agency approved vaccines and treatments as fast as they could, and safely. The past 25 years have seen significant advancements in many areas of science and regulatory pathways. We can take the example of the use of bioinformatics or digital health. The next 25 years will for sure be an exciting era for more multidisciplinary innovations.
Second one is still in the area of rare diseases, but it is for a public law, the 648 legislation, and this is the 25th anniversary of this law, because they started in 1996 to reimburse drugs for ultra-rare diseases with unmet clinical need and with no alternatives, allowing patients to receive their treatment before the formal authorization.
Hello, my name is Decebal Bora, Vice President Regulatory Strategy at Voisin Consulting Life Sciences. I will speak to you about the 2003 Human Genome Project completion. Launched in 1990, the Human Genome Project was such an unprecedented international scientific research project with a primary goal to discover the complete set of human genes and determine the complete sequence of DNA bases in a human genome. It was the world's largest collaborative project with global contributions, multiple funding sources, and dedicated research centers in the USA, United Kingdom, Japan, China, Germany, and France. The key driver of this project was to ensure that all data were publicly available and not restricted to private stakeholders. This also meant that the research had to be completed very quickly. The data were very interesting, and they found that the human genome was nearly identical between two individuals and that small changes in a genome could cause human diseases. The impact of this project cannot be overestimated. It has shaped our understanding of the human genetics and disease, impacted public policy, research and medicines development, and marked the dawn of the big data as a central pillar of biotech advances worldwide. It has also marked the huge achievements possible through collaborative science. Many treatments of human diseases and advances in biotech are as a result of the Human Genome Project. Our understanding of the genome and epigenetics has increased a lot in the past 25 years. This advancement with the use of bioinformatics to analyze big data more efficiently will allow for cross-disciplinary discoveries and enhance our understanding of the nuances of different diseases. One area of exciting research is the identification of the genetic risk factors that lead to some people developing cardiovascular disease. This will support more personalized medicine where treatments will be individually tailored to the patient. With this, Happy 25th anniversary to EuropaBio.
Hello, my name is Stuart Peltz. I'm the CEO of PTC Therapeutics. We're very excited to be nominated as part of EuropaBio's 25 years of innovation. Interestingly, PTC began almost 25 years ago as well, where we're targeting RNA biology to modulate gene expression. And we did that with small molecules. We had an expertise in RNA biology, and really the fundamental research that we did led to multiple scientific breakthroughs, and we're proud that we've been able to do this in multiple therapeutic areas, in particular in rare disorders where children are affected. We have two such programs, one in SMA and the other in AADC, which we think are transformative. And we think at the end of the day, much of the work we did opened up new fields in medicines, and thanks to these successful developments, we've delivered life-changing therapies to patients, which we think has transformed not only their lives, but their families. The first such drug that we had done was for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And we were the first drug ever for the underlying cause in that for that disease. And what's really important is, I think we've always been part of this, is to make disruptive technologies, and we think those will ultimately always be critical for the industry's future success. For example, and in particular, PTC now covers multiple modalities, and we think that the nucleic acid approaches will be the next such evolution, such as gene therapy, CRISPR, and these approaches will continue to evolve so that we can treat diseases by actually replacing or fixing the genes within the body. And obviously no drug will do, we don't think that any one drug will do it all, that even if you fix things through genetic therapies, there's still going to be quite a need for regenerative treatments so that people can build muscle back or other things back for these progressive degenerative disorders. So we think there's a lot to do, and this science drives the innovative approaches is what we need to do to find new treatments, and we think that's absolutely critical. And it's not just the science, it's for patients. And then I think the focus is from the industry has really been focused or laser focused in order to make sure that we bring the important treatments for that. So we're excited about the promising future of biotech and look forward to contributing to many successful breakthroughs in the years to come. Again, congratulations and thank you.
On behalf of everyone at Pfizer Grange Castle, we're delighted that our site has been included by EuropaBio as one of the key European biotech achievements of the last 25 years. At its opening in 2005, Pfizer Grange Castle was the first mammalian cell culture facility in Ireland, and it has since grown to be one of the largest integrated biotech facilities in the world, producing products like Enbrel and Prevnar. Recently, we achieved the remarkable milestone of shipping Pfizer's 1 billionth dose of Prevnar, a crucial life-saving vaccine for prevention of pneumococcal infections. We have an amazing team of colleagues here in Grange Castle who are looking forward excitedly to the next 25 years in the biotech industry, particularly as we currently enable our site for the manufacture of messenger RNA products and vaccines. Our heartiest congratulations to EuropaBio on your anniversary, and we look forward to the next 25 years of innovation and breakthroughs that change patients' lives.
I am very happy to introduce Amsik and our groundbreaking silk biotechnology. In 2007, Amsik started its very first microbial production of spider silk. So far, we are the world's leading supplier of biotech silk materials. With our fully recyclable and biodegradable high-performance proteins, we want to lead the change to better and more sustainable products in the new era of biomaterials. Amsik proteins are already changing industries. Together with our partners, we have brought numerous products to the global market in the fields of cosmetics and textiles. Silk is also driving state-of-the-art biomedical developments, and our silk polymers offer many other exceptional innovations for a broad spectrum of industries.
When did bioeconomy enter the European stage? Well, one milestone certainly was the publication of the Cologne Paper, also known under its official title, En route to a knowledge-based bioeconomy. It was published at an international conference in Cologne in 2007 on occasion of the German EU presidency. And it emphasized for the first time the significance of biotechnology as a pillar of a future European economy. Under the management of Dechema, 42 experts from 13 countries outlined the importance of biotechnology for fields such as health, medicine, food, energy, materials, and many more. And the paper still is valid today because a lot of the terms and definitions that we are using in our discussions on bioeconomy were introduced for the first time in this paper. The experts also give recommendations on fields such as public acceptance, investment and financing, regulatory frameworks, and many others. And they set a goal. By 2030, the bioeconomy should contribute 30% to the European GDP. According to a study performed by GRC, in 2015 we had reached 11%. So as you can see, we have taken a lot of steps along the road that was outlined by the Cologne Paper, but there still remains some things to be done. And this is why BioDeutschland has rightfully named this paper as one of the milestones of the European bioeconomy.
Hi, my name is Nick Ciro and I'm the father of two boys with an ultra-rare genetic disease called Alcatenuria, or AKU, or black bone disease. It was the first disease to ever be shown to be inherited in 1901, and 100 years later, in 2001, there still was no treatment. It's a devastating disease. We put together a consortium 10 years ago called EuropaBio's that was funded by the European Commission, that brought together industry, patient groups such as ours, the AKU Society, hospitals led by the Royal Liverpool University Hospital, universities such as University of Siena and the University of Liverpool, pharmaceutical companies such as Sobi, which owned the license to the drug, and we did a program of clinical trials that was very successful, and that led to a drug called nitisinone being approved as a treatment for AKU last October. This was absolutely groundbreaking and has made a significant difference to the lives of people with this ultra-rare genetic disease.
Lutathera is a cancer medicine, first approved in 2017 to treat certain types of rare tumors. This drug served as a proof of concept for a new treatment approach called radioligand therapy. This precision medicine combines targeting a specific type of cancer cell with a radioactive particle that damages this cell. Radioligand therapy brings together two very well-known therapies, radiation therapy and targeted therapy. Since the approval of Lutathera, new radioligand therapies are now being developed to treat many different tumor types. We believe radioligand therapy has the potential to transform lives of cancer patients around the world.
Among the recent developments in modern medical science, few other progresses like advances in cell and gene therapies have been offering the potential to transform patients' life. What may have looked like science fiction when I was in university or when EuropaBio was formed is now real. Today, we have therapies which are administered one time and have the potential to cure certain intractable illnesses rather than simply manage their symptoms. Novartis CAR-T is one of these breakthrough therapies. It has the ability to train a patient's own immune cells to recognize and fight some blood cancers. The immune cells are collected from patients, reprogrammed in our manufacturing sites, and then returned to the patient for a one-time infusion, ready to begin detecting and destroying cancer cells. This therapy was approved in Europe just over 3 years ago, and so far it has allowed over 2,000 European patients, many of them children, achieve an early and lasting remission. Some of the very first patients to receive our CAR-T in clinical trials have been in remission for almost 10 years and have shown no sign of relapse. At Novartis, we celebrate and track each shipment to a patient and a physician by turning on one of the lights that you see in the Wall of Hope sculpture that you see behind you. To achieve the best possible outcome, it is critical that all parties involved in making CAR-T available work together and ensure that patients are referred to CAR-T centers in a timely fashion. Every day may count in this endeavor. I trust that the next EuropaBio anniversary will be able to celebrate a new page in the story aimed at rewriting cancer survival with yet more advances and more cancer patients cured for a longer and healthier life. Happy anniversary, EuropaBio.
Hello, my name is Decebal Bora, Vice President Regulatory Strategy at Voisin Consulting Life Sciences. Today I'm going to tell you about the European 1+ million genome initiative launched in 2018. In the late 2020, the Commission created a special expert group called 1+ million genome group with a view to formalizing and facilitating the cooperation and coordination at the level of national representatives of the signatory countries. The group is co-chaired by the Commission and an EU country representative. The European 1+ million genome initiative builds from the achievements of the Human Genome Project and aims to have at least 1 million sequenced genomes available in the EU by 2022. This initiative aims to ensure secure, federated access to genomic data with ethical and legal implications of genomics fully considered. Such controlled access to genomic data can enhance personalized medicine research, healthcare, and industry. 22 EU member states are involved in addition to the UK and Norway. In a world where data privacy is increasingly concerning, it is important to address the issue and consider everyone involved and their interests. This is very important research, and it is vital that it is done in a secure and ethical way. Hence, it's very important to inform everyone what the research entails, what the impact it can have, and how their data may be used. From previous research, we have learned that our genome can impact our physical and psychological health. The more we understand this, the more we can progress in helping people overcome some of their hurdles with the right treatments. Our understanding of the genome and epigenetics has increased a lot over the past 25 years. This effort shows how scientific groups can work with citizen alliances to address diseases with unmet medical need. With increased public understanding of genomic research, it will be an exciting era of engagement leading to further genetic insight and advances in treatments of diseases that we thought of as incurable. Happy 25th anniversary to EuropaBio.
I am very proud to represent Pfizer. When faced with the COVID-19 pandemic, Pfizer and BioNTech set themselves an audacious goal to develop and get regulatory authorization and approval of a vaccine in record time to help protect hundreds of millions of lives across the globe. and I'm delighted to say that we achieved that goal. And as we speak, people around the world are receiving our mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccine. We're so proud to have agreements with 122 governments around the world to supply the vaccine. And as of the 1st of July, we'd shipped over 860 million doses globally, with over 300 million in Europe. In 2020, we turned a page in history, and we will not rest. We will continue to invest in science to overcome this dreadful pandemic. Thanks to the ingenuity of scientists, the dedication of our manufacturing workers, and the combined efforts of the EC, member states, WHO, CEPI, Gavi, and healthcare professionals around the world, we can see light at the end of the tunnel. By continuing to move at the speed of science, we hope to continue supporting governments to combat COVID-19, and we also hope it will help us spend precious time with our friends, with our family, to be able to go to the theatre, to go for restaurants, for dinner, to be able to go on holiday. So we are very excited by the promise of mRNA technology. In fact, our CAEO recently said there's a technology that has proven dramatic impact and dramatic potential. So we believe the future of biotech is very exciting.